The more we help others, the more we help ourselves. I've never let anyone talk me into not believing in myself. Just remember that you don't have to be what they want you to be. My only fault is that I don't realize how great I really am. What you're thinking is what you're becoming. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If you're not, pretend you are. The man with no imagination has no wings. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rest but never quit. I was the first one in the sim, and the last one to leave. It's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. What I found is that the religion that matters, the real religion is love. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise. You could be the world's best garbage man, the world's best model. It don't matter what you do, if you're the best. The bull is stronger, but the matador is smarter. Prejudice comes from being in the dark. Sunlight disinfects it. There comes a time in every person's life when he has to choose the course his life will take. My toughest opponent has always been me. That's okay. I'm still the greatest. Who's gonna dare to be great? The sun is always shining someplace. Even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. I don't always know what I'm talking about, but I know I'm right. Success is not a chit by winning all the time. Real success comes when we rise after we fall. Hating people because of their color is wrong. And it doesn't matter which color does the hating. It's just plain wrong. Inside of a ring or out, ain't nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down that's wrong. God will not place a burden on a man's shoulders, knowing that he cannot carry it. We can't be brave without fear. Whoever knocks persistently ends by entering. At home, I am a nice guy, but I don't want the world to know. Humble people, I found, don't get very far. Brooding over blunders is the biggest blunder. Don't count the days. Make the days count. I hated every minute of training But I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Impossible is nothing. I am going to show you how great I am. Often, it isn't the mountains ahead that wear you out. It's the little pebble in your show. The only limitations one has are the ones they place on themselves. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. The worst man is the one who sees himself as the best. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. My definition of evil is unfriendliness. If my mind can conceive it, and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. You're not going to enjoy every minute of the journey, but the success you'll find at the end will make it all worth it. The sweetness of life lies in dispensing with formalities. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. My way of joking is to tell the truth. That's the funniest joke in the world. This life is not real. I conquered the world, and it did not bring me satisfaction. My toughest fight was with my first wife. Children make you want to start life over. In a competition of love, we'll all share in the victory, no matter who comes first. There's nothing wrong with getting knocked down, as long as you get right back up. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting. When feel pain, that's when I start counting, because that's when it really counts. Live every day as if it were your last, because someday you're going to be right. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Others may know pleasure, but pleasure is not happiness. It has no more importance than a shadow following a man. I am most proud of my family. We have one life. It soon will be past. What we do for God is all that will last. There's nothing stressful about turning 50, except people reminding you about it. What keeps me going is goals. Now I had won the gold medal, but it didn't mean anything, because I didn't have the right color skin. The greatest victory in life is to rise above the material things that we once valued most. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. What counts in the ring is what you can do after you're exhausted. The same is true of life. When you're right, nobody remembers. When you're wrong, nobody forgets. Women are the field that produces our nation. And if you can't protect your woman, you can't protect your nation. It's not bragging if you can back it up. I run on the road long before I dance under the lights. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Impossible is just a big word, thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world. They've been given them to explore the power they have to change it.